to the 15th of March. I'm working with my second edition of my Sacred Geometry Healing cards. The link is below to where they can be purchased, as well as my higher vibrational liquid alchemy in a bottle, which work really well with these cards and on your own personal healing journey. And you can read all about it on my website as well, or Facebook link, wherever you may look at social media or website. Now, the other exciting thing is I'm bringing back the workshop on the cards. So I have my next workshop, a guide to the Sacred Geometry Healing cards, on the 18th of April here in Melbourne, but I will definitely be looking at coming interstate with these as well. And so you can also find the link below for that. It's a 3 to 4 hour workshop, and you will get with the workshop a copy of the second edition. So I'm really looking forward to teaching it, and it's going to be a really fun-filled workshop as well. And the last thing is, before we get started, that I have my next tour to Egypt, October 24th to November 9. It's the Seeds of Kemet tour. I cannot wait for this tour. It is going to be absolutely remarkable. And the link will be below, and please feel free to email me if you want any further information, and the website itself has all the information as well on day to day. It's a 17-day tour. Okay, so let's get started. Wow, first card, Egg of Life. I'm just going to do like I did last week. Just going to draw a few cards, and they're coming out now. Oh my goodness, so it's all creation. Isn't this wonderful? And I love it because, like in my own little jargon, we've got the Egg of Life. This is the blueprint of us, of who we are. And what I love is when we start to look at this, it is in 3 dimensions, 13 cells, or what we call the 12 around the 1. It is also the card number 12 plus 12, 1 plus 2 is a 3. So this is all about expansion. This is about leadership, expansion. It is about growth. It is about what, you know, the aspect of where you're going right now. And it's absolutely perfect because we've got full moon coming up. It is a super moon in Virgo. It is tomorrow, being the 9th. And we've got the next card is the Genesis pattern. Genesis pattern is the seed. It's about planting the seed. Are you ready to truly stop procrastinating? Are you ready to take that which you've been working on, that which you've been, you know, the thoughts have been flowing in your mind? Are you ready to take the work that you're doing to the next level and really put it out there? It is all about the new beginnings. Where are you going? Maybe it's not even in business. Maybe it's all about relationships. And I do bring this in often because, you know, when we look at new beginnings, new starts come in different ways. It may be about how you perceive the world. So it's the relationship with yourself. It's about relationships with others. It is an 11. So when we're looking at 11, it is new beginnings. It's all about new beginnings. Yes, it is about leadership as well. It's about creating the foundations, because we could take 1 and 1 and we could keep them as stability. And it's what we're going to take with us forward. The seed is the Genesis pattern. It is the seed of what is ready to start growing. You know, when we water it, when we feed it, when we nurture it, what do we get? We get growth, and we're ready for growth. This week is all about you know, using your intuition. It's about taking control of your destiny. It's about you know, critically thinking. It's about putting in the hard work. And I'm also going to put in, it's also about being patient. And that word I need to actually imprint in my forehead, because I'm probably one of the most impatient people that's had to learn patience. So the next card to come through, sorry you can't see, is the foundation cards. This is all about stability. It's about creating stability in your life. As we can see from the Genesis pattern, this is about new beginnings. It is a number 11. And when we're looking at ones, it is all about the new start and a fresh new start. And we're creating that stability within our lives. That's what we're working on now. This week is really about getting a firm foundation. or a firm hold, anchoring in what we need, because you know what? We're going to manifest it into our lives. What is it you've been dreaming about? You know, what do you wish upon to come into fruition? What do you manifest? This is when we look at this, we're working with a number 8 as well. So it's the number of manifesting. It's as above, so below. It's what our thoughts, you know, that we have, that we're actually going to anchor in and we're going to bring into this physical reality. And that's when you can see, you know, the purple are the dodecahedron, spirit, ether, and the red are the cube, the cube or hexahedron, which is all about the base chakra. It is about our foundations. It is very earthy. And you can see that in foundations here, the instability, that the middle is actually all about that. It's about the foundations, and the outer is actually the egg of life. You probably can't see it really well unless you are actually looking. If you may be able to see it. Anyway, the other thing is that this is a 36. 3 plus 6 is a 9. So there's about completion. This is about completion now. And it's about, so we can stabilize what we are working on. No more procrastination, because we are manifesting it into our lives. The awakening card. And you know what? We draw another card onto it, and what has come out is the hex. This is all about foundational work. This is amazing. This is what is happening. We're going through these major shifts. These rapid shifts of consciousness are happening right now as we speak. And what are we doing and what are we using is this full moon this week in Virgo. It is about it is about stepping up. It is about stopping procrastinating. It's about creating the stability. We are creating the foundational work now. We are anchoring it in as we need to, creating the firm foundations, our stability, because there's new beginnings that are coming in. And it is here. It's already here within us. It is the egg. It is about creating that leadership and, you know, taking that step forward. So I'm going to put the hexahedron on top of the sacred card of awakening. Let's draw one more card. I'm loving this reading. What an awesome, awesome reading. And I tell you what, you're watching this firsthand, so I'm not making it up. I'm not pulling the cards. I haven't pulled the cards prior. Okay. Bottom of the deck, expansion. Speaks for itself. Everything in nature expands. And it is something that we have to be a part of as well, because as the earth is going through these major shifts, so are we, because everything in this world is connected. Everything. The cards that come through, beautiful. Let go of fear. Let it go now. No more fear. Release what has been holding you back, because you know what? This is your time. You know, it's really, really important as we're going through these big shifts of consciousness that we're actually working on levels of our intuition. And we can do this by really starting to believe and trust, have faith, but it's listening to our higher self. And a really good way of really starting to connect in is through meditation and mindfulness. And I know it's really hard for some people, but even if you can just go and sit in nature, just somewhere where it's quiet, just to sit, just to listen, go and lie on the grass in the backyard if you can. And you know, I actually want to say this is wisdom. And you know, this, maybe look out for owl may be coming into your, you know, you may actually spot owl and know that you are on track, and the owl holds the wisdom that we acquire. But it may be that as you go into nature, it's about what it is that you're going to be looking out for, because nature is it is our biggest gift, and the gifts that we need and the answers we sometimes are looking for, even though they are within us, are shown to us on the outer, because it's as within, so without. And you know, oh my goodness, beautiful, beautiful reading. So have an awesome week wherever you are. Really work with this full moon that we have this week. And I look forward to speaking with you next week. Bye for now.